In the year 1768, 3 Baptist preachers were arrested in the colony of Virginia, facing fines and imprisonment if they did not agree to stop preaching. Upon hearing of the arrest, a young lawyer rode 50 miles to volunteer his service in their defense. Being unknown to all in attendance save the bench and the bar, he entered the courthouse as the prosecutor was reading the charges aloud. When the prosecution concluded, the traveler rose from his seat, reached for the indictment, and without further delay, Patrick Henry proceeded with the following speech.
May it please your worships, I think I heard read by the prosecutor as I entered this house the paper I now hold in my hand. If I have rightly understood, the king's attorney of the colony has framed an indictment for the purpose of arraigning and punishing by imprisonment 3 inoffensive persons before the bar of this court for a crime of great magnitude as disturbers of the public peace. May it please the court, what did I hear read? Did I hear it distinctly, or was it a mistake of my own? Did I hear an expression as if a crime that these men whom your worships are about to try for a misdemeanor are charged with? What? Preaching the gospel of the Son of God? Great God! May it please your worships, in a day like this, when truth is about to burst her fetters, when mankind are about to be aroused to claim their natural and unalienable rights, when the yoke of oppression that has reached the American wilderness and the unnatural alliance of ecclesiastical and civil power are about to be dissevered, at such a period when liberty of conscience, is about to awake from her slumberings and inquire as to the nature of such charges as I find exhibited here today in this indictment. May it please your worships, there are periods of the history of man when corruption and depravity have so long debased a human character that man sinks beneath the oppressor's hand, becomes his servile, his abject slave. He licks the hand that smites him. He bows in passive obedience to the mandates of the despot, and in that state of civility receives his fetters of perpetual bondage. But may it please your worships, such a day has passed away. For from that period when our fathers left the land of their nativity, for settlement in these American wilds, for liberty, for civil and religious liberty, for liberty of conscience to worship their Creator according to their own conceptions of heaven's revealed will. From that moment their feet stood upon the American continent, and in the deeply embedded forest sought asylum from persecution and tyranny. From that moment despotism was crushed. The fetters of darkness were broken, and heaven decreed that man should be free to worship according to the Bible. Were it not for this, in vain were all their sufferings and bloodshed to subjugate this new world. If we, their offspring, must be oppressed and persecuted, but may it please your worships, permit me to ask once more, for what crime are these men about to be tried? This paper says, for preaching the gospel of the Savior to Adam's fallen race. What law have they violated?
Excitement and emotion had now filled the courthouse. The prosecuting attorney was pale and aghast. The authoritative declaration had shaken all that were present. The judge put an end to the scene that had now become increasingly painful.
Sheriff, discharge those men.